Let me guess, you're the dependable one, the helpful one, the one who keeps the peace. But deep down, you're exhausted, you're overcommitted. You say yes while your stomach says no. That's not just being nice. That can actually be a fawn response, and it's costing you more than you think. Hey, I'm Kristen Jacobson. I'm a licensed psychotherapist, and I work with high-functioning, self-aware people who are done with overthinking, perfectionism, and walking on eggshells in their relationships. It doesn't necessarily look like panic attacks or emotional breakdowns. More often, you look like the one who has their shit together, the peacekeeper, the over-apologizer. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what the fawn response actually is, how it forms in childhood, how it keeps you stuck in adult life, and what it really takes to start unlearning it. So what is the fawn response really? It's one of the 4 main trauma responses: fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. But unlike the others, fawning doesn't look like fear. It looks like friendliness, helpfulness, even charm. But underneath, it's hypervigilance. It's scanning for threat in the form of someone else's disappointment. It's an identity built around avoiding rejection. You become agreeable to feel safe. You disappear into other people's needs. You smile when you're uncomfortable. You apologize before anyone's even upset. And because it doesn't look like panic, it often gets missed by loved ones and by you. So let's break this down. Here's some signs you might be fawning, not just being nice. Number 1, you say yes immediately and regret it later. 2, you avoid conflict like it's actual danger. 3, you apologize even when nothing was your fault. 4, you feel tense or unsettled when someone's upset with you. 5, you feel like you're walking on eggshells, even in safe relationships. And 6, you try to fix tension even when it's not yours to fix. These aren't quirks, these are actually survival patterns. Somewhere along the line, your system learned, if I manage their emotions, then I feel safe. So here's where it gets real. Most of the time, fawning starts in childhood, when love came with strings attached, when a parent's mood dictated the entire room, when you had to earn closeness by staying small, quiet, or helpful. That version of you, your younger self, picked up on the rules. If they're okay, I'm okay. Don't be too much. Keep the peace at all costs. Your feelings aren't safe if they make someone else uncomfortable. And guess what? That strategy probably worked, so it stuck. And now you're 35, over-functioning, and wondering why you still can't say no without feeling guilty. So here's the problem. What once kept you safe now keeps you stuck. Fawning blocks your needs, your boundaries, your actual identity. It leaves you stuck in relationships where you're never fully seen, or jobs where you're the go-to person, but never feel the same support from others, or friendships where your silence is mistaken for calm, but really you've checked out. And because you're so good at it, at reading the room, managing the moods, smoothing things over, people assume you're fine. But inside, you're burnt out, resentful, maybe even angry, but you don't feel safe enough to say it out loud. And here's the hardest part. When fawning becomes your identity, it's hard to know where you end and everyone else begins. So how do you change something that feels like you? You don't force it, you don't shame it, you name it for what it is. It's a smart, protective adaptation. And then you learn how to set it down piece by piece. So here's where to begin. Notice the urge to over-explain, over-apologize, or over-agree. That's a red flag. Then pause and ask, is this actually my responsibility? What do I actually want here? Not what's safest, not what avoids tension, just your needs. Then practice small no's. You don't need to start with a boundary boot camp. Even waiting until it's convenient to reply to a text is enough. Get support because the guilt is loud, the shame is sneaky, and healing in isolation is slow. So if you're ready to go deeper, not just manage the symptoms, but actually start untangling the beliefs underneath, my group coaching program, Anxious to Anchored, is accepting applications. This isn't about fixing you. It's about helping you finally feel safe being yourself without shrinking, overthinking, or overfunctioning. We work through the stuff that keeps you stuck. Fawning, perfectionism, self-doubt, childhood beliefs that still run the show. And we do it in a supportive space with others who actually get it. You can apply at the link below. Thanks for being here. And hey, saying no isn't mean. Disagreeing isn't dangerous. Your needs, they're not a threat.